So y'all start law growth for reason. Back of another video before I start my lesson. I would like to send out the peace, positive energy onto the gods, onto the human beings, and most importantly onto the ancestors. Uh, I would also like to send out peace, positive energy onto the planet as a whole. Um, Peace and positive energy onto the gods and the goddesses that may be vibrating at a lower frequency or a lower state of themselves and who they are and all that shit. Yeah, I like to say send peace and positive energy onto them. Uh, so yeah, basically tonight I'm gonna be teaching a little bit about meditation. Uh, medit, meditation. Meditation is not what you were told. Meditation is basically who you are. When you are meditating, you basically are connecting back home with yourself. Because when you are meditating and you close your eyes and you asking certain things, that's you that's you back in your natural state. That's home. Right? We say what we see with these two eyes is not real. These two eyes is only the physical, the only the physical vision you have, but the real vision is inside of you. You are the vision. Right? The real vision is inside of you. So when you close your eyes and you meditate and you back in your natural state. Now remember in my last video I said I talked about a pyramid. Your body is basically a smaller pyramid. Um because the pyramid has legs. It's just not standing straight up. It's just wrapped like in the meditative posture. Right. Then you have the arms on both sides. Then you got the head, the pointed tip, which will be the supreme knowledge, which you got on the top of your head. Your head is down there. Your head is down there like a pointed tip. Right? Because the cosmic energy goes all the way to the top of your head. This is why when you receive energy, when you receiving downloads, is hitting the top of your crown chakra, right? Because the top of your head is the channeler. This is why when you meditate, you have to hold on. This is why when you meditate, you have to sit straight up so you can channel that cosmetic energy, right? So that's why I had expressed that your body is basically a smaller pyramid. So when you look at the pyramid, you basically looking at you. The pyramid is you in the meditative form or in the meditative posture. All right. Meditation is way deep because people talk about your chakras, right? A lot of people talk about your chakras, but a lot of people don't even fucking know, what the chakras is really all about. Every chakra plays a part on who you are. So you have your root, your sacral, your solar plex, your heart, your throat, your brow, and your crown. Your root chakra, that's 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 your first chakra, right? So your root chakra is all about grounding. So that would be basically like your earth star. So your earth star is basically you connecting with the solid form, or with the physical form of you, right? So you focusing on grounding yourself on a physical perspective, right? So your root chakra, it 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 plays a major role to your ascension, because in order for you to enlighten yourself, you have to ground yourself. You got to ground yourself, because grounding yourself will allow you to be able to gain a sense of balance. Because if I ground my root, if I'm grounding myself, right? If I'm grounding myself, like working on my root, then my sacrum, my solar plex, and then hit my heart, which is my feminine side, then basically, in a sense, basically you already have ascended, because you have learned how to balance yourself out. Because a lot of people, when they balance in these chakras, they probably balance one chakra and then don't fuck with the other. No, you gotta balance all of your chakras, because all of your chakras play a role in who you are. Those are energies that you are balancing. Those are not just some shit that's there. It's energies you are balancing in you. Right? You balancing states of matter. Right? So you you grounding you grounding yourself is very important. Like, people will say that the root chakra is the worst chakra to be in. It's not, though. Your root chakra is not a bad chakra. It's not bad at all. Literally, it's not bad, because you got to ground yourself. You have to ground you. I can't, nigga. I'm not gonna hit my motherfucking I'm not gonna be able to hit my crown chakra just by, okay, doing my solar plex, my sacral, my heart diameter. No, you got to do all of them. You have to know who you are. You have to understand the whole foundation of you. You have to understand every structure of you. You have to understand that, right? You have to understand all that. You have to understand the God that's in you. You know, uh, understand who you are as a electrical magnetic being, and as a soul and spirit, just in the physical form. You have to understand that whole dynamic of you. Meditation is not just about you finding peace and zen and all this other bullshit. Okay, mindfulness and helping me not being depressed. That's all the weak shit. They not telling you the deeper essence of what the fuck meditation is all about. Meditation is not about you being at peace and all that shit. It's about discovering who you are and discovering what's inside of you, right? Because if you are meditating, and especially if you have called the ancestors into your life, you can close your eyes and talk with the ancestors, and the ancestors will speak back to you. Literally speak back to you. You won't have to do any other thing. You just talk to them, and they will already know what you about to ask them before you ask them. Right? Because you gotta understand, they you them. They know your intent. You know your intent. So they already know what you about to ask them, and they give you the answer that you want. because they already know. They already know. They already know what you about to ask them. Right? Meditation is your church. Meditation is your church. Meditation is your palace. That's your kingdom. That's where everything begins at, is with meditation. When you hear spiritual intellects like myself telling you, um tap into self, right? Go within self, meditate, remember who you are, all that old shit. Like I'll be saying, we're not lying to you. Everything is inside of here. Inside of here, everything's inside of here. Everything. I don't give a fuck what you believe or what you don't believe, everything is inside of you. Right? Everything is inside of you. You are a multidimensional being. You are made of solids, liquids, gases, and plasma energy. You are made of the most powerful states of matter. All that is inside of you. You have multidimensional energies inside of you. Like I said, you are already a multidimensional being, but you have multidimensional energies inside of you. The whole idea of 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, that's energies inside of you. That's states of development, states of groundness that you have achieved along your spiritual journey, to where you are able to ascend into these other dimensions. Because you have to understand the physical plane and the cosmic plane. The physical plane is way more different than the cosmic plane. Because in the physical plane, everything is on the solid form, and everything is what you can see with your two eyes. Right? So everything is vibrating on a physical form. Nothing is vibrating at a plasma state. Nothing is vibrating or at a liquid state or as a gas state. Everything is on a physical state or as a solid state. Right? So you have to understand, the world without you is not the world that you come from. The world within you is the world that you created. And we was never born because we was already created, but the world within you is the world that you were born in. The world within you, not the world out here. This is things you already know. Your soul already knows about shit like this. Right? You just have to remember it. Right? This is why we also tell you that religion is not our true identity. We never believed in religion anciently because we understood that God was us. We are God. God is us. Jesus does not exist. So they gave you a Jesus to go without yourself rather than going within. Right? And then now they want to mention meditation. They don't give it to you the way that other motherfuckers would give it to you. Like, okay, meditation is about this, about that, about that, about that. They ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna give you the little goofy bullshit about it. Oh, it's just here to bring you some peace and all, like, like I explained. But no, it's way deeper than that. It's way deeper. The more you start meditating, the more you start working on your meditation, the more access you gain. into yourself, right? The more you tap into yourself and tap in with the ancestors, the more access you will gain into self, right? Like people, certain people have activated the Akashic records inside of them. The way that they access that is by going deeper within themselves. Astral projection. You know, doing certain spiritual work and all that old shit. That's how they're able to access that. They have to go within itself. It may sound crazy to you that inside of you is a whole nother world, but I'm not even saying inside of this body. I'm saying inside of your soul. That's the whole nother world, right? Because you got to understand you are not this body. You are just a soul and a spirit. So your soul is what allows you to do everything you do in the physical. That's how we made it. That's why I told you your body is an instrument. You have to learn how to use it. This instrument was created for you to be able to do your spiritual work. That's why you got 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears. Right? You got leg, arm, head. You got, so the leg that would be grounding, and then as you ascend, and it hit your heart chakra, then the energy water, then rise to the top of your head, which would be the supreme knowledge, which would be crown chakra. The body was created so you can do your spiritual work successfully. But you are not the body, though. Your soul is where all the source, all the information, all the secrets that have been kept hidden from you, that's where everything is at inside of your soul. Right? So you have to understand who you are. You have to understand who you are from top to bottom. Understand who you are. Understand what's inside of you. Right? You have to understand what's inside of you. Like a lot of people would be like, I'm getting a lot of spiritual downloads. I don't know where these downloads is coming from. What you mean, nigga? It's coming from you. You tapping in with self, and then now the cosmic forces is realizing that you are tapping in at a right at a right state. So now you getting the information. That's why you getting these spiritual downloads. You tapping back into who you really are. You have to get past the body. You have to get past this. This is not you. You have to get past that. I know it may be hard to, but you have to get past it. It's not you. This is not me. I'm way more powerful, way more, I'm way more than this. Alright? I just chose to come into this vessel to do my spiritual work, like I have already explained before. That's it. But this is not me. And it's not you. And you have to understand that. Alright? So you gotta understand that self is everything. Everything is self. Like I made the video about I self law master. I had broke down the whole meaning of I self law and master, and what I self law and master is all about. I self meaning soul, law, and master. So I self being soul, I am a law, and I am a master. Right? Cause the soul, the soul is everything. But when you're saying I, you're not saying the physical. You saying I, soul, law, and master. That's what you're saying. So I, self, the soul, law, I am a master. I'm a master because I understand the law within me, self, because everything comes from me. So as I understand me and understand who I am, I shall master. I shall master everything that was placed in me. Right? So you have to master yourself. Right? Cosmically, I am a scientist. I am a scientist. I am a spiritual assassin, cosmically. So I, being me, I have to master who I am. I've already mastered, but I have to, because I'm an ascending master also. And I'm also an old soul, so that means I've been in the cosmos for a long period of energy cycles, and I have gained a lot of knowledge uh, of who we are cosmically. As far as the masculine energy and the feminine energy, this is why if you watch my previous videos, you see how much I understand the masculine energy and how we are supposed to teach and do the shit we supposed to do because I understand I I understand certain shit, right? And me cosmically, like I said, I'm an old soul and ascended master, so it's a lot of things I know, right? But me getting back down here, I had to lower my frequency, so I had to remember again. I had to remember who I am cosmically, right? So now I have remembered who I am again. Basically, I have remembered. But I wouldn't be able to remember again if I didn't go inside of here. I had to go inside of here. Meditation is what brought me to this point. Everything that I'm doing right now, far as teaching, cause I got me a Twitter account, right? All that came about through meditation, through talking with the ancestors. That's where all that came about from. It didn't just come about for me just thinking of some shit. Nah, it came about for me. Going within myself, talking to certain beings within me. Everything is inside of you. You don't need to go without. You don't need to go without for anything. All you gotta do is go within. Right? This is why a lot of our people in these days are lost. A lot of people these days are lost because they don't understand that everything they need to know is within them. Them being without is making them lost. If they understood who they was, they would never be lost. You will never be lost if you understand who you are. You will never be lost. You will never be like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." You will never feel like that because you already gonna know what you have to do. Right? I have to get on here and teach, even sometimes when I don't even want to teach, cause I be thinking about other shit I'm trying to do, but I have to get on here and teach, cause that's why I came back here to do. I have to do that. Right? I have to do it. Right? And tapping back into self, realizing who you are, gonna bring a lot of responsibility. The more you know about yourself, the more responsibility you gain. So if I remember who I am as a scientist and as an assassin and as an ascending master, I have to learn and act on all of those great things that I am cosmically. So I gotta start. We gotta start art with the ascending master. So now I gotta learn ascension. I gotta understand my chakras, and I understand every chakra, right? So I gotta understand my chakras. I gotta understand my root, my earth star. Then I gotta understand my soul star, right? I gotta understand. I gotta understand everything about me. I have to understand this shit. Oh damn! I remember that the sun was created out of an atomic molecule. Oh, I remember. I remember why all oceans is connected to each other, because that's one whole goddess. That's a whole world. Oh yeah, the ocean is a liquid, but it's a solid because it's kept in a it's like flat down. So it's in a solid form. It's a liquid, but it's in a solid form, right? Because everything is connected. Here on the rim, we are on the solid form. Everything is connected. All right, that's why I taught you. Oh, as above, so below. I taught you about as above, so below, and what as above, so below really means. As above is the masculine energy, fire, Y chromosome. The goddesses told us to multiply and be fruitful in multiplying. So I give you this apple, and you bite this apple, that I have given to you. We shall come together, build, and create a whole new life, and a whole new earth, right? And then Atum took it upon himself to create the sun, which changed the planet, which gave the planet a whole new earth. That's the things that I remember from within. It ain't no shit that I was just sitting and guessing on. I remember all of this cosmic shit just from tapping in itself. Like I also told you in my last video, I was told by certain beings that I created a pyramid in one of my past lives. And I actually looked at the pyramid that the ancestors was talking about, and I remembered how I created it. This was recently, like probably a couple weeks ago. I remember how I created it just by looking. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a electrical like coil in the middle. I ain't gonna say what pyramid it is, but I created it, and it's one of the most powerful pyramids that Anunnaki probably have created. Right, one of the most powerful, and I designed it uh basically all by myself. Basically, I designed it, right, and this is why I can explain what pyramids is, because I fucking created one. That's why I know about it. I wouldn't know about it if I never created, but I've created one. So you gotta know what it's about. If you create it, nigga, you gotta know your creation, right? I gotta know it. I have to remember it, right? So all of this shit I remembered about me It's all about going within here. It was nothing without no Jesus, no church, none of that did that for me. I had to go within self. And going within self may be a little bit hard, may be a little bit difficult, but that's just how it is down here. We fail in principalities, right? Because if we still had our pyramids around, you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to remember who you are because you already know what's to remember. Every pyramid represents you because, like I said, your body is basically a smaller image of a pyramid, right? So, I mean, you still got shit around you now to allow you to remember, but it ain't in your face, like a pyramid would be to where you like, oh, right, it's it's a difference, right? So you wouldn't be able to recognize and remember what is all connected to you around here. Then a lot of motherfuckers ain't even real people. Certain motherfuckers is synthetically made people, So that's why certain people will never get it because they're not real people. Um, so you gotta realize and understand the whole art and craft of meditation. Meditation takes you back to self. It takes you back to who you are. Right? When you close your eyes and you see nothing but pitch black dark and you just sitting in your own thoughts, that's you back in your natural state. That's your natural state. And it's a whole nother world inside of here. A whole nother world. You got your physical plane, you got your astral plane. The astral plane is way, way, way different from the physical plane. Right? Cause you talk about motherfuckers that talk about sleeping, going to sleep and dreaming. And astral project, nigga, you astral project every night you close your eyes. Right? I made a post. I said the reason why people love sleeping so much is because sleeping allows you to escape this physical life. Right? It allows you to escape the mistreatment, the eradication, right? The financial crises, you know, the socialism, capitalism, economics. You know, sleep allows you to escape that. Because when you go to sleep, this is when your soul reminds you and teaches you of the world you really come from. And then when you wake up, you see the world that you were never created to be in. Yes, this is your land, this is your rim, but it's not you though. This is not where you come from. You come from a whole nother world, a whole nother galaxy, a whole nother rim. Right? So sleeping, and you don't even sleep though, because sleeping is basically where everything in you is just turned off and you just go, nah, you don't even sleep. You are basically, in the sense of that, astral traveling. Basically, when you close your eyes and you, what you would call, go to sleep, you astral traveling. But that's all inside of you though. That's something that you don't see without, you have never even paid attention to, damn, how the fuck can I have dreams? What the fuck is allowing me to have dreams? Oh well, it's cause my experiences, right? They tell you that the reason why you have dreams is because of your experiences and the way that you think. That's not always the case. The reason why you have what you would call dreams is because the spiritual world is trying to connect with you and they're sending you certain subliminal messages through your dreams. So you could see a certain thing, and that would be a message that is placed or being presented onto you personally. Because the cosmic world knows you. The cosmic world knows me. They know who I am. I know who they am. I know who they are. Right? So they know, okay, we need to send God this information so he could probably teach somebody or so he can help himself discover self even deeper, right? So they through what you would call dreams send a subliminal message, right? And then it's when you wake up and be like, man, I had a dream that I was woo 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 woo, right? You would just think that was just a bad dream, right? Oh, it was because I ate that motherfucking pork, right? Which some, times it can be that, but not all the times it do be that. You feel me? Sometimes it be like what I just explained. Sometimes it be the cosmic forces trying to communicate with you, but you ain't even in alignment with yourself, so you don't even know what the fuck is trying to communicate with you. You gotta know this this whole idea of you just being a human walking the earth. That's a fucking lie. That's some shit that they tried to force you to believe so your ass don't realize how fucking powerful you really are. That's why they told you that. Excuse me. It's why they told you we was all the same. We all come from the same God, which is a lie. Jesus is not real. You are God. You are the creator. Right? So they told your ass lies as soon as you came back into this realm to make you believe that everything spiritual, everything that's divine, anything that's supernatural relating to a spiritual essence is without you, and that's all Jesus. It's all Jesus, his disciples, or the devil, and all that other shit. No, all that shit is you. All that shit is you. I mean, you can literally right now just ask yourself something, and yourself will tell you. The ancestors will tell you if you can call them in. They can tell you something right now, literally. That's how easy it is. But you have to be knowledgeable, and you have to be mindful of what you asking your ancestors, and you have to be aware of if that's your ancestors talking to you, or if that is a motherfucking what you would call malevolent force in you, right? Because certain like myself, I have malevolent forces within me that try to trick me, right? So it could be, for instance, you will be meditating and you will ask yourself something and you will get a response, but you may not know if that response is really what you asked, right? But then you will be like, oh no, that's the right response that I'm supposed to get, right? Then you will go on about your day, and then you will do something, then a certain thing won't work out. Yeah, then it turn out fucked up for you. You're like, damn. Now I know the ancestors wouldn't, you know, had me go through that, right? You thought that was the ancestors. That was really a malevolent force that tricked your ass, made you think that that was the ancestors and it wasn't them, right? It really wasn't them. That was just a force tricking your ass. a malevolent force tricking you. You have to know when it's them and when it ain't them. But you have to understand that you create the malevolent force. When you come here, you are at your pure state. You have no anger, you have no fear, you have no doubt, you have nothing to latch on to negatively, or you have no type of negative energies that's inside of you that's making you feel the type of way. You don't have none of that when you first come into this realm. You at your pure state. But then as you grow up in this realm and you start coming in contact with people and certain people treat you like you ain't shit, and you go through certain things, uh, and people say certain things about you and tell you certain things, or you probably in fault with somebody, that ends up turning in to an energy that's inside of you now that you may can't let go of, right? And this energy that gets locked inside of you turns into a force that is there to stop you now. Because in order for you to ascend, like I said, you have to learn how to balance yourself. You got to learn how to let go of things. You got to do your shadow work. Shadow work is basically you working on your shadow side, letting go of things that don't serve you, far as anger, far as fear, far as guilt, far as doubt. That's shadow work, right? So if you are not doing shadow work, not acknowledging shit that's been locked inside of you that you don't want to let go, yeah, it will become a force that will knock your ascension. So you create the malevolent force. Think about it. You will be meditating and then some negative shit will come in your mind about somebody, right? And then you fuck around being meditation and get that thought to come in your head, then fuck around make you mad. Right? You was just tapping in, then that shit coming to your head. Yeah, that's the malevolent force fucking with you. Literally, it's fucking with you. So it's trying to get you off your shit, then you fuck around and allow it to fuck with you. Now you come out of meditation mad as hell because yourself or forcing you tricked your ass. Now, now you all fucked up. You feel me? You create the malevolent force. You create it. You probably didn't even know that, because people talk about the malevolent forces, but a lot of niggas don't explain it to you that you created. You created. It's motherfuckers right now walking around the planet that's real gods and goddesses, real powerful souls and spirits right now, right? That are aware of who they is, but they can't tap in though. They like, damn, I can't tap, cause you ain't letting go of shit. You ain't letting the malevolent forces leave you. You keep on allowing them to have a purpose within you. It's not you. You don't even come from here. These people that you encounter with, them motherfuckers don't know you cosmically. They don't know who you are. They probably not even real people. You in your cosmic state is you in your cosmic state is a way different type of state of you in the physical. So cosmic in the cosmic state, you ain't gonna be angry. You ain't gonna let bullshit bother you. Cause you are in your natural state. Your natural spiritual state. But when you get to the physical state and you forget who you is, then that's when you start to progress all this bullshit ass fallen principalities called emotions, called anger, fear, anxiety, all that bullshit. Right? So you have to you have to understand this shit. Okay, so meditation in a way Okay, so I'm a god or a goddess. I'm a god or god, so I'm a god or a goddess. So that means that I am the the, the, the divine supreme creator. Everything goes off of me. I created the planet. Everything goes off of me. I'm responsible for what I do as a god or a goddess. If I choose to not do anything, then that's my fault. Then if I choose to walk in my divinity and remember who I am again, then that's what I do. So I'm responsible for fixing me. Responsible for fixing self. Yes, you are responsible for that. You should already know the cosmic history of who you are. You should know the cosmic laws. I know the cosmic laws. Everything is based off intent. Your intent is what matters, right? You should already know the whole cosmic structure of who you are. You should already know that. You should already know it. This is why when you get people out here that go to other people for information, you disrespect yourself. Why the fuck are you going to other people for information where all the information is inside of you? Like I said, you may know more shit that I don't even know yet. Or that God don't know yet. Or that Goddess don't know yet. Right. You may know more shit than we know. But you don't even know which you might know because you haven't gone within self. So you don't know nothing at all. Or you don't remember nothing at all. You have to remember, you have to know who you are. Everything starts with meditation. That's where everything starts at. I don't give a fuck what you say. The Kundalini, that's where it starts at. Meditation. You have to meditate. But it's way deeper than when you think. Any motherfucker can meditate. I don't give a fuck how many energy cycles you meditate, nigga. It's about how much you tapping in, right? Cause you would do these little guided meditations, right? 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30. Nigga, fuck time. It's all about how much you tapping in. It ain't no time in meditate. It ain't no time in that. It's just about you tapping in. You can tap in deep. You can tap in real deep in 5 minutes. 5 minutes you tap in deep, where you getting a bunch of information. Do you come out? You did a 5 minute meditation and got a whole hour's worth of information to give out. Right? Whole hour's worth. That's how it is. That's how it be. But you gotta go within self. You gotta get past the physical. Fuck the physical. You have to get cosmic. You have to get cosmic with your shit. You have to get cosmic. We've been in the physical plane too long. Right? There's certain people out here that can't really see past the physical. People can't, certain people that's real souls and spirits can't see past the physical. Right? And the reason why you can't see past the physical is because the physical has a lot to offer. Right? The physical offers what? Entertainment, fame, money, right? Pleasure, far as a woman, and all that shit. It offers a lot. So you being able to see past that and seeing on the physical structure. Okay, so related to your pineal gland, your third eye, uh, or what they would call your first eye, right? Because what you see with these two eyes is they would say is not real. So your third eye is the real eye, because it allows you to see everything in a cosmic basis, right? So if you start to see everything in a cosmic basis, you will start to look at the physical in a way that's not related to the cosmic basis, right? So a lot of people, when they start seeing things on a cosmic basis, the physical solid structure here on the rim will make people feel uncomfortable. And a lot of people won't want to feel uncomfortable because they have been too comfortable in this shit. Right? So I'm relating to the essence of tapping in itself. A lot of people are uncomfortable tapping in itself because they have become too comfortable of not knowing who they are. Religion has became comfortable to certain people. The belief in Jesus, the belief in Allah, which is leg, leg, arm, arm, head, which is you. Uh, uh, or the Buddha, or the Hindu gods, wherever you believe in, that has become comfortable. It has become comfortable, and you have allowed it to become a comfortable thing because you never thought past it. You never saw past it. Okay, why do we have a cross? What I mean, why, what? Even though Jesus ain't real, but why was Jesus sacrificed, on the cross and all that? Okay, why is there an unk then? What does the unk mean compared to the cross? Okay, why does the unk represents the penis and the vagina, and the regular Christian Catholic cross just represents basically just the masculine energy, basically just a penis? That's really what the regular Christian Catholic cross really is just a penis. As for the Ankh, it's representing the penis and the vagina, energy and water. You feel me? It's representing all states of matter. Right? You never thought past that. So this is why you have became comfortable with not knowing who the fuck you are. Enlightenment is all about understanding the light inside of you. So you have an inner light in you, an inner light, an inner knowledge that's inside of you. And you have to understand this light inside of you, because once you understand the light inside of you, you will understand the light that's all around you. Far as the body, far as the trees, far as the ocean, far as the sun, you will understand the light that you gave to everything. Because when you are meditating, you are tapping in with all elements, all bases of the planet. That's what you are doing when you are meditating. But you don't even realize you can meditate standing up. Right? You can meditate standing up. Right? If you practice, yeah, you can meditate standing up. You don't have to sit down. I would recommend you sitting down because you grounding yourself. So you grounding yourself on the physical plane, balancing the physical plane. Then the etheric plane, or your cosmic plane, you balancing that. You feel me? I'd rather you sit down, but you can do it standing up though. You could literally sit in a chair, right? Sit in a chair that's allowing your back to be straight, and basically uh do breathing techniques, and them breathing techniques will actually allow you to raise in frequency, right? Because you made the solids, liquids, and gases and plasma energy. So you just, right, so you just breathing in that matter, and then your back is straight, so everything is straight, everything is successfully align for your energy to rise, and you can literally raise your vibration by doing that. Literally, like you can raise your vibratory state. Right? You can do that. And by you doing that, well, the more you do that, will allow you to understand how powerful you is. Like, damn, I could just literally sit in the chair and just work on my breathing techniques and all. Yeah, because you have to work on your breathing techniques. You have to learn that because you breathing in matter. So you have to learn how to maintain your breathing. Right? Your breathing plays a major role on your ascension as well. Right? So you breathing in, holding it, letting go, breathing in, holding it. You know, you breathing in matter. You're not just breathing in just some air. You breathing in matter, right? So you have to learn and work on your breathing techniques, because that will help you in your ascension as well. But you don't always have to do that though. But that's another way that will help you ascend though. But you don't have to always do it though. Meditation, meditation is the imprint and the key to life. It's the structure of what life is. Groundness, balance, intuition, love, speech, vision, and knowledge. That's what meditation is. And that's you. You are the start. You are the start and the beginning of everything. Knowledge was created by you. Your intention of who you are gave knowledge to all things. A tree is knowledge. The ocean is knowledge. A dick in a vagina, a pussy. I mean, that's knowledge. If you understand what it is, it's knowledge. That's why I said in my last video, knowledge is not gained off of experiences, right? Because a lot of people can go through a lot of shit but don't learn shit from it. And don't have any knowledge, and then will have knowledge, but it's not real knowledge that a motherfucker need to hear. Cause everybody have knowledge, but not everybody knowledge is right though. Not everybody knowledge is correct. A lot of people knowledge is bullshit, right? So the whole idea of you finding knowledge in your experiences is a lie. Knowledge is already inside of you. Your whole body is knowledge. You have to realize the knowledge inside of you and stop being ignorant to it. Stop being ignorant to the fact of when your soul or when you get a gut feeling that's trying to tell you something, that's trying to warn you of something, then you ignore it and go do some other shit. You being ignorant to yourself. right? You have to stop the self-ignorance. You have to realize that you are a whole being of life. You are a whole cosmetic structure of life. You have to understand that, and you have to realize it. So, so you looking at yourself like you just another motherfucker on the planet. Nah, you not just another motherfucker on the planet. You never was. Right? That's the thing. You never was. You was just trained to think you was. Nah, you ain't just another motherfucker on the planet. Right? And then they use other people to show you how powerful you are. You know, they use human beings and shit to show you how powerful you is. But you still didn't get it then. Right? You still didn't get it then. Um Meditation is you, like I said, in your natural state. That's you. And groundness. That's you in your natural state. Right? A lot of us, we are supposed to meditate every single day, or energy cycle, whatever you want to say. We are supposed to meditate. We're supposed to. We don't, because we fail in frequency and we don't know who we are. You know, a lot of motherfuckers don't know who they is, so we don't. I do. You know, certain motherfuckers that tap back in, they do, but not all the guys and goddesses on the rim. That's real souls and spirits. Not all of them doing it because they're not aware to it. But we're all supposed to. And the reason why we are supposed to, because if we all tap in to self, we can change the whole vibration on the rim because we are connected to the rim, right? You have something called uh what they call it, mass meditations, where they got more than one person meditating, so you got a whole group of people just meditating together, right? Anciently we did that. So if you got about 20 motherfuckers, or 100, let's say 100 motherfuckers, you got goddesses and gods, right? But let's say we have more goddesses than gods, because the goddesses is the most powerful ones because they are the first creators, right? So say you had a little bit more goddesses and just a couple gods in there, and we all meditate and tap in to a certain type of frequency. We can change the whole dynamic and the whole uh, foundation and structure of the planet, to where we can cause a power outage, to where we can cause uh we can cause a financial crisis, an economic crisis. We can cause a lot of things to happen on the rim because we are all connected to it. Right? And we are all, well, some of us that's real guys and goddesses, we are true cosmetic structures in the physical form. So if we all tap into self and go back to that true state of who we are, we will change everything around us. To where the frequency on the planet will rise even higher, and everything will come back to us a little bit more quicker, right? We can actually do that. That's why I say you have to understand the power that you have. Meditation is not just no any old shit that you think, my nigga. It's way deeper. You can literally sit with your eyes closed and don't say nothing out your mouth, like I told you. Because I told you this as well. We don't have to use, like how I'm speaking. I don't even have to speak like this. I can speak energetically. So my energy can speak for itself. I don't have to speak out out of here. I don't have to speak out of it. Right? You have to understand energetic communication. This is why your ancestors send you angel numbers. That's energetic communication because numbers is energy. So that's energetic communication. Right? So I basically can just sit with myself, close my eyes, and just talk to myself right while speaking. So I'm just basically asking myself certain things, right? And I can ask myself certain things, and myself will tell me, like I've already explained before. But I can also do certain things that's even way more powerful, though. I can basically talk to myself and tell myself certain things that has to do with the planet. So, say for instance, the sun is being covered by the clouds, or the sun about to go down, right? And you basically close your eyes, go in yourself, and say, "Sun, I am you, you are me. I'm 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 you, you are me. We shall rise together. I am you, you are me." Because you got to understand that the sun is an atomic molecule, uh, which is a gas atomic molecule, which would be like a electron, right? So the same atomic molecule in the sky that's the sun is the same atomic molecule that's inside of you. So you basically telling yourself what you want yourself to do. So let's rise again, son. Let's rise again. We shall rise again. We shall rise again. You telling yourself what you want yourself to do, right? And then you fuck around and open your eyes and you see the sun beaming like a motherfucker on your skin, hot in the motherfucker. You like, damn, I really just did that, right? Because you told yourself what you wanted yourself to do. That's basically what you did. Now that may shock you for 10 minutes, it may shock you, but you will have to come to an understanding that I am connected to everything. And everything is connected to me. Yes, you will have to come to that sense of knowing. You will have to. You will have to come to that sense. Get past thinking that shit around you is just around you. You have to get past that. You have to get past that. Nothing is around you. It's just around you. It's around you for a reason. A lot of things are around you to make you remember again. A tree is around you to make you remember again. The sun is around you to make you remember again. The ocean is around you to make you remember again. You have to remember it, though. Why do you think meditating outside is powerful? Because you grounding back where you came from, nature. Right? Fuck a house. We shouldn't even be in a house because a house is closing you from your full potential. And from your full self. You come from nature, you don't come from a house. We never had houses anciently, mansions. We didn't have that. We never needed them. Right? So you being in the house, right? It's gonna be a way different feeling you being outside than you being in the house meditating. So when you outside, in nature, back home where you come from, you gonna start receiving different energies, right? Energy from nature. Nature vibrates at 528 hertz. Five phases of matter: water, fire, air, earth, and spirit. Then two, so that's representing two energies, masculine energy and feminine energy. Then eight, representing infinity. Right? That's the frequency of nature. Right? The bees, all everything in nature vibrate on that type of frequency. Right? So you remember meditation. So you grounding yourself. You grounding your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your brow, and your crown. You grounding yourself, grounding all these energies inside of you. So you grounding with nature, 528 hertz, and then you got the sun beaming on you. Then air, you are the element of air. That's masculine, right? You basically are amongst all the elements that are inside of you, but you out in it though. So it's inside of you and you out in it. By you being out in that type of energy, you gonna start rising in frequency even more because you back to where you started from, nature. That's why us, we meditated out nature. That's what we did it at, because that's where we come from, in the grass, in nature, grounded. Right? And you supposed to be meditating outside all up through the year, but they, give us this whole idea of snow, which is not real. So you can't do that all up and through the year, what they would call years and all that. So you can't do it unless you go somewhere where it's always hot. So um you gotta understand this shit. You gotta understand it. Meditation is not just about calming yourself, being at peace with yourself, finding that positive spirit in you. It's about you discovering who you are. Who am I? Who am I? I'm not what people call me. I'm not Derek, or I'm not DJ, or I'm not uh 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 uh, uh what's the name people, AP, or this or that, or that this. I'm somebody. I'm somebody different, right? Cause out here I'm woo, but inside of here I'm way different. It's a whole different person inside of here, right? So you have people that talk about, oh, I have a split personality. I have two personalities. You do. You have a personality out in the physical, then you have a whole different type of you inside. And this person inside of you, this is the real you. So the person outside of you was a person that you were just playing to be. But the person inside of you was who you was all along. You feel me? So the person without me, I'm just playing like this is me, but this ain't really me. I'm a whole nother motherfucking person inside of here, right? A whole nother person. Cause once you go in here, ain't no way you gonna still try to act like the same motherfucking person you was. Well, hell nah, you ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to, because you gonna realize how great you is. You gonna be like, nah, I can't do that. Hell no, you can't do that. You gotta change your personality. You gotta change the way you think. Change the way you carry yourself. Nigga, you gonna have to. You gonna have to. Right? You gonna have to change yourself. All the suffering, all the bullshit that you have experienced down here, all that shit gonna be washed away once you find out why you went through, cause you a god. A lot of people may not have liked you. A lot of people may have treated you like shit because of who you are cosmically. You are a real person. You are a real soul and spirit. I went through this myself. Right? I went through this shit myself. And the reason why I went through what I went through is because of who I am cosmically. I'm a very powerful God cosmically. And now I remember that and realize it. So now I have no intention or have no sense of being angry at motherfuckers. It's just what it is what it is. I'm just powerful like that to where motherfuckers can't be around me. And the reason why they can't be around you is because their frequency is not matched to yours. So their vibration is not on your vibration, so therefore they can't be around you. They gotta get the fuck away from you. Your aura blowing their ass away. Right? Now you wouldn't even realize that if you ain't going in within self. Like, man, why the fuck people treat me weird? Why don't I got friends? Why can't I get me abroad? Right? Because of who you is. And you ain't trying to find out why. Right? You ain't trying to find out why. You gotta find out why. Find out why you act the way you act. Right? You get a lot of people, especially certain goddesses. You get a lot of goddesses that be like, "Oh, I'm shy," right? Or I'm uh socially awkward. You're not socially awkward and you're not shy. The reason why you think you are socially awkward is because a lot of people around you are basically not not understanding you, or not very open to you. You are trying to open yourselves to them, but they're not opening themselves to you. And then after you keep trying to open yourself to other people, you will basically grow tired and you start to pit on this mindset to where fuck everybody. I don't gotta say nothing to nobody. Well, that's the mindset you start the game, because you don't want to just keep trying to open yourself up to people and they ain't, fucking with you back. So you like fuck them, that's like exactly how I was. You like fuck them. I'm kind of still like that now. I don't give a fuck, right? So you like fuck them. Now you, in other essence, you would start to think that you weird, that you crazy, that you are the one that's wrong. Oh, people don't talk to me because I'm fucked up. I'm kind of weird. I need to fix myself. Right. So you will start to try to make yourself more likable, make yourself more a part of this physical illusion. Right. And then the more you do that, the more you see that you are losing that type of personality you had when you wasn't uh going out there trying to fix yourself and people really wasn't fuck with you no more. Right? But now that everybody is fucking with you, now people are starting to talk to you and starting to get along with you. You starting to notice that it don't really feel right because you you are basically giving up a part of the view that was very aware and very mindful, right? So you will have to come to the realization of the reason why people don't understand me, or the reason why I don't need to try to make people understand me, is because there's nothing for them to understand in the first place. They ain't gonna never understand me. All I need to do is understand self. So the reason why I'm shy and the reason why I'm socially awkward is because it's nothing to be social about. It's nothing to talk about. So your shyness is basically a shield around you, an energetic shield around you. And this shield around you is basically allowing the ones that need to be in your life, in your life, and the ones that don't, gonna get the fuck on. Right? So you have to understand shit like that. You have to understand shit like that. You would think that it's you the problem. No. Well, I mean, in a sense, you the problem being a god, but it's not you not fucked up though like you think though. You just a real powerful soul in the spirit. That's why you have to tap into self though. Stop trying to be in the physical. Remember who you are. Because when you are not meditating and doing your spiritual work, you will become very lost, very, 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 very lost. And sometimes you will become so lost to where it will feel damn near like the ending of you, like like something within you is ending, like something is really wrong, right? Because you haven't gone back home, you haven't gone back to who you are, you haven't discovered what you came here to do, you haven't remembered. You have to remember. So we say, remember who you are. Remember who you are. You have to remember. Remembrance is all around you. I told you, everything remembers you. You just have to remember it. Everything speaks to you. The trees speak. The ocean speaks. The sun speaks. Nature speaks. Everything speaks. Everything speaks to you energetically. You have to listen. So when you meditating, you basically is listening to what all of these energies and beings is trying to tell you, which is you. So yourself is telling you everything you need to hear. I'm not this body, I'm just a soul and a spirit. So I being self, A am a alignment. I am not this body. I'm just a soul and a spirit. So that's all I am, is a soul and a spirit. I am not this body. So this body is, like I explained, this body is basically just an instrument. This body is here for me to use to do my spiritual work. But this body is mainly here for me to remember of who I am within. Because because if I realize this body, realize my hands, realize my feet, I will remember of why I created all of this without from within. You feel me? Because everything without you is made to match with everything within you. Leg, leg, arm, arm, head. That all comes from within. All of it. You made it a law to have two legs, two arms, and a head. You made that a law. And it makes sense. Grounding. You gotta ground yourself. You have to ground. Grounding is the most important thing. Right? So you gave yourself legs so it could be used as grounding. You gave yourself arms so it could play a part on energy and water. Right? You gave yourself, or you gave the gods a penis so it can contribute to life being created. You made it to where you have a vagina or a pussy, you know, or whatever you want to call it, the cat, whatever you want to call it. You made it to where you have that because that is a portal. And that's a representation of you being the first creator of the cosmos. That's how you made it. But all that came from self though. That came from within. You had to remember who you are to be able to create that. You can't be a master if you don't remember your master. You gotta remember your mastering. You have to remember that you are a master. Remember that you are powerful. Remember that you are not this physical. You have to remember that. Remember that meditation is the key to finding self and remembering who I am at every state. You have to remember that. Life is all in your hands. You are life, life is you. You gave life to everything. So you have to know, understand, and realize that everything creation, information, truth, justice, honesty, peace, protection, wisdom, knowledge, all of that is based in you. All that is inside of you. All of it. It's all in you. Alright? It's all in you. No one realize. Cause it could come a point of time where you start seeing our people levitating, uh, and start seeing us doing certain things that are very supernatural, and you would think that we lying or we editing our videos to make it look like we doing this supernatural shit, but not stopping to realize how powerful we really are. I mean, think about it. Who the fuck came out? Who the fuck came with the idea of doing a backflip, turning your back, turning your back all the way to where you flipping open and shit, and then we have people here that know how to do a backflip real fast, do a fast as, but yeah, but we created all that. You did all that. Walking on your hands and shit, yeah, we created all that. The whole idea of a push up, sit ups, that all came from you. That's all the great things that you brung to the planet, brung to the realm. And you thought of all this shit cosmically. You thought of it. And you knew that these certain things will help us as gods, help us ascend. And they do. Right? So medi- meditation meditation is your whole is your whole layout. Meditation is the whole layout of who you are, what you need to do. It's the whole layout. It's the whole imprint. It's the whole key. That's like your movie. That's like your practice. Uh, like your like your like your your practice session. It's everything. Um, like I said, meditation is it's not hard, because a lot of people think meditating is hard. No, it ain't hard. You just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to sit still, right? A lot of people see another reason why a lot of people um don't know how to meditate or can't meditate is because they fucking move around too much, right? A lot of people are so used to moving around they don't know when to sit their ass still. If I tell a kid to calm their little ass down and sit your ass down, that kid gonna be very uh hesitant on sitting down because it wanna that kid wanna run around and do what the fuck he gotta do. That kid wanna have fun. That's the same way it is for a lot of these adults. You tell their ass to sit down and calm yourself and just try to relax. They ain't gonna do that because they gotta move around, right? So a lot of people can't tap in because they move around too much. You can't move around a lot. Yeah, balance and shit. You can do, you know, other shit, but you have to always know that I gotta always go in here though. Like I said, meditation. We supposed to do that shit every day, literally every day, right? So you gotta realize that that meditation shit is mandatory for who you are. You don't always have to go here, go here. You don't always have to hang out with these people. You don't always gotta do that. You want to do it because you feel you need to be around people. Oh, I don't want to be alone because, oh, I need to get out and all that. That's just the physical telling you need to do all that. Your soul will never tell you that. Sometimes the ancestors be like, oh, you need to, have a little, tell you need to have a little bit more fun with yourself. And, may tell you that, but they ain't gonna tell you need to go out and do all this other shit. Nah, they gonna always tell you to tap in, remember who you are. The ancestors gonna always tell you that. They tell me that. Right? So you gotta sit yourself down, ground yourself. Remember what's within you. You have to do that. That's mandatory. All right, that's mandatory. Um, you have to learn the ins and outs of meditation. You have to learn the ins and outs of it. Because the more you meditate and tap in with yourself, the more you're going to want to do it more. You're going to want to do it more and more and more and more and more and more and more because you're going to start to realize that that's who you are. You ain't going to get enjoyment from being out in the physical and doing certain shit. You're going to want to come back to here because that's the only thing that make you feel calm and make you feel that acceptance and make you feel like you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right? And a lot of motherfuckers would agree with that. Like, yeah. The more you meditate, the more you tap in and get the information, the right information, especially talking with the ancestors and all that. You gonna always want to do that at any given moment. You gonna always want to meditate. You gonna always want to spend time or spend energy cycles tapping into self. That's all I do. All I do is tap into self. I don't, you know, fuck the physical, fuck this physical shit. I'm all with tapping into self. Right? And this is why I've gained so much information of who I am. Like I said, I done did things, and I know my past life and all that shit. So all that has been from me just tapping into self. I had to just tap into self. I'm obsessed, with learning and understand more about me and what's around me. I'm obsessed with it. Right? You have to become obsessed with yourself. Like with learning and remembering who you are, you have to become obsessed with this shit. That's the right obsession. That's the right. That's the right thing to be obsessed with. To be attracted to is yourself. All right, because then you like, damn, I just discovered this. I discovered that. Damn, I didn't know I was this. I was that. I was that. Motherfucker may think you weird, but who gives a fuck? At least you know who you are and what you are here to do. At least you know. All right, at least you know. At least you know. That's all that matters. All right. And another thing is, a lot of people downplay meditation, and a lot of people don't really qualify meditation as being something that's real or legit is because they want to see a God. All right? Like I said, we have been comfortable in the shit that ain't supposed to be comfortable at all. Right? So when a motherfucker meditating, they want to see Jesus, right? We know Jesus ain't real, but they want to see Jesus. They want to see this God staring at them, telling them, "Woo, I'm your creator," or "You are God," and all. They want to see that, and they know they're not gonna see no shit like that. So therefore, they don't want to entertain that whole meditation shit to where they demonize it, right? Meditation is evil. It's demonic. What the fuck is demonic about you, right? Uh, who you really are is not evil. It's nothing evil about who you are. They call you evil because they know how fucking powerful you are. Right? Like I had broke down and explained what the evil eye was all about and why it's considered the evil eye. Because what it represents cosmically. Right? Dark matter, energy, and all that old shit. That's why they call it the evil eye. But all that shit come from you. It's nothing evil about it. It's just the truth, and the power in it is what makes it evil to them. To where you, oh yeah, that evil eye, I ain't about to fuck with that. But nigga, you created it. It's your shit. It ain't nothing evil about it. You're not evil. You're not a hateful, conniving person. That's not you. So you ain't gonna create nothing that's evil or hateful or deceiving. They just made you think it was hateful or evil, but it's not. Right? It ain't at all. Right? So you you have to realize like, all right, because the way I'm teaching you, I'm getting you to understand. You understand what I'm saying by how I'm teaching you. That's one thing I do. I like breaking shit down so a motherfucker can understand what the fuck I'm saying. Cause if I get too educational with it, I'ma lose you. And I don't want to lose you. I want you to understand what I'm trying to tell you. So, if you are listening to me correctly, really listening to me correctly, it's like, okay, this nigga is basically telling me that meditation is basically all that I am. Meditation is basically pitting me into a point to where am back I am back to the person that I am. I am back to me, right? That's what meditation is. It puts you back to who you are. When you close your eyes or your retinas, when you close your eyes, you are fully gone from the physical. You just back in self, you fully gone. And it's based off your intent because you can close your eyes when you going to sleep, but you still going into the cosmic forces, even going to what you call going to sleep. But based off your intent when you meditate and closing your eyes, yeah, you cut off from the physical. Now you back to who you are. That darkness, that's you. You can receive visions through meditation. I have. I've received a lot of visions through meditation. Right? Because I'm also a psychic, a clairvoyant, and all that old shit. So, uh, that's another reason why. Right? But you tap in with yourself enough, you can receive a lot of visions. You know, you can ask the ancestors to show you something, and they'll show you. You don't even realize you can actually leave your you can leave your body. You can leave your body through meditation. A lot of people think you astral project, you gotta lay down and be lay down flat. No, you can astral project through meditation, but you gotta be tapped in to yourself in a type of way. But you can actually do that. So you can see a motherfucker meditating, right? And that motherfucker not moving. And you would think, okay, they just tapped in. No, that motherfucker has left his body or left her body. Now they in the cosmic realms. Cause you gotta think in the same essence of a pyramid. They position going straight to the cosmic forces. So everything about them is all grounded. Everything is positioned the way it's supposed to be. And they have tapped in to the energy to where they left their body. Certain people out here can do that and have done it. I almost did it. Almost left my body through meditation. Right? I have to, because remember I just said almost. So almost meaning, okay, that means you have to try to tap in more. Right, I gotta keep tapping in, and eventually I'm gonna be doing that. Eventually, hell yeah, pretty soon. Because I'm starting to tap in a lot, so eventually I'm gonna be doing that. Eventually, you could do it too. Tap in itself. You have to tap in. All right, gotta tap in itself. Remember who you are. Gotta remember who you are. Remembering who you are is the most important thing. The most important. Because remembering who you are is remembering where you come from. Remembering who you are is remembering who you are and who you come from and where you come from. You get a lot of people out here in the physical that they try to give you motivation on how to make money and be successful and all this other shit. I don't want to get no motivation from no motherfucker that can't tell me why the sun is in the sky or why we even have a sun. First of all, I'm a grown ass man. I'm a leader and I'm a stand up type of man. I'm not about to allow nobody to teach me anything that I already know for myself. I'm not ignorant to where I think I know it all because I don't know everything, but I know enough. But I'm for damn sure not about to let a motherfucker that don't know they self try to tell me something. I'm not going to do that. You trying to tell me about financial growth, all that, nigga, you don't even understand that the growth is the planet. The wealth is the planet, motherfucker. That's the wealth. You still in your physical plane. You still fucking with the material, but with the material side of this shit. You don't even know who you are. Motherfucker, I don't want you telling me shit, nigga. I could tell you some shit that you might not want to hear, nigga. But as you walk away, nigga, I may follow your ass and keep trying to tell you some real shit that you need to hear. Right? Because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to teach you, enlighten you, make you remember who the fuck you is. So you trying to enlighten me to some bullshit, I'm enlighten you to some real shit that you need to hear. All right? So God, so God is basically manifested in you. You are God. You are the Alpha. You are the Alpha and the Omega. You are the beginning and the end. You are the then and you are the now. You are the everlasting. You will never die. Death is not a part of you. You were never created to be destroyed. So why would you die if you were never created to die? You were created to live on. You are a multidimensional being. So you can't kill a multidimensional being. You can't kill the universe. You are the universe. And I'm not gonna utter that word again, you know, because I understand it, you know. But you cannot damage that. You can't damage you because you are the universe. You are the cosmetic energy, a carbonated being manifested into the physical form. So you are a carbonated being in a physical structure. That's who you are. You cannot be destroyed, right? You cannot be destroyed, so you have to get past the whole idea of you being destroyed. Oh, they can kill me. They can't do that to you. You can kill a human being, but you're not a human being. So they can't kill you, but they can kill other people. That ain't guys. That ain't like us. They can kill us, but they can't kill you. You will never die. You will never die. You everlasting. And you tap into self, you will realize that you have never died. Right? Wait a minute, I got a past. You know, you be like, oh, I got a past life. Damn, my past life, I was doing this. Damn, I got a past life myself. Right? You probably got a past life. You was probably doing some great things here on the rim in your past life and don't even remember it. Right? Because you thought you died. You know, you thought well, you thought this is your first time living. Right? Even though time ain't real, but you were made to think this was your first experience here on the rim. Don't even know you've been living for a while. You just don't remember it, but you've been living. Been living. You know? Been. You ain't never died before. Ever. And never will die. That may sound crazy to you, but you never will die. Death is an illusion. Right? That's an illusion. That's a bullshit story they made up. Right? They made up the story of death and dying and okay, you motherfucker kill you, you done, you ain't never come back. Right, to get you scared. But the whole time the motherfucker's lying to you. You never died before. A lot of your ancestors you talk about, a lot of your ancestors you talk about, you feel me? A lot of your ancestors you talk about, you might have been one of them in your past life and don't even know it. Right? Oh man, George Washington Carver. You probably was him in your past life. You don't even know it. You feel me? Oh damn. Um, Harriet Tubman. You probably was her in your past life. Marcus Garvey. Nat Turner. That was my past life. That was me. But yeah, you know, anybody you like that, yeah, that was probably you in your past life. Don't even know. Cause you ain't even thinking like, hell no, ain't no way, nigga, I could have been woo 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 in my past life. That's not that's some TV shit. Right? You're not thinking on that sense. But then as you dive deep in yourself, you're like, damn, that shit crazy. I really was able to do that shit. That's crazy. So I basically, or motherfucker, you could say technically had killed me off then, but I fuck around and came back. So wait a minute. So that body is really not me. Nah, the body's not you. It was never you in the first place. Your soul is the only thing that matters. As long as you have a soul, you good. Now, if you don't have a soul, yes, you die. Like if a motherfucker sell their soul, then yeah, they can die. Cause they done sold who they really are. Cause that soul is really you. This body and these faces are not really you. The soul is really you. So you sell your soul, you done. It's a wrap for it. So a lot of these rappers, a lot of goofy ass rappers that be around here that sell their souls and shit, it's a wrap for them. Them motherfuckers will never be able to get back to the cosmos. Never. And not all of them one of the gods, but some of them that are, or the gods that are in the music industry, they'll never be able to get back to the cosmos. Because they did too much bullshit down here. They done been sold they soul. Or gave they soul away. Right? Because like I had to explain what that shit was all about too. People think selling your soul is you just signing a contract with a motherfucker, or that's it, or the devil on the other side, and he's got you sell your soul. That's not selling your soul. Selling your soul is basically you doing something that's against your cosmic laws, or against the cosmic laws in the whole essence. So if I am a person out here, right? Say I was told to go murder my own mother or murder my own father for some riches. Your soul would never allow you to do such thing because it has no spiritual aura to it. It has nothing that's for righteousness to it. Cosmically, we would never do something like that. Cosmically, we would never sacrifice one of our brothers or one of our sisters. That's soulless. We would never do that. Right? So the brothers and the sisters up there will see you down here and see you do that. They automatically like, whoa, what is you doing? We don't do that. Right? Then we like, oh yeah, we see they don't remember who they is, but damn, we don't do that. So by you going to kill your mother, or killing your father, doing a little ritual, you have basically went against who you are. You went against your cosmic family. You went against your all your cosmic teachings. You a scientist or a herbalist or intellect or assassin. You have went against everything that you are in essence and have gave it away. So now that whole beam of fire, that whole beam of plasma energy has left you, left your body. So now you are what? You are a soulless being. Now you are a human being, basically. Now you now you have nothing. You have given up and given away everything that you are. This is why, we talk about selling your soul being a thing that's bad, right? Because you giving everything that you are away. Like a lot of motherfuckers don't understand how that selling your soul shit work. Right? Like people like somebody think somebody think you like certain celebrities doing a goofy ass commercial like promoting Black Lives Matter, which we is fuck the Black Lives Matter movement because we know it's like an agenda. Oh, they just sold they soul. How you ain't selling your soul, nigga? That's you just doing a little house nigga shit. That ain't you didn't do nothing against the rims. You didn't do nothing bad like that. You just did some house nigga shit. You feel me? It's a difference. Like motherfuckers gotta understand this shit. I mean, you having sex with somebody, having sex for money and all that shit. That ain't necessarily you selling your soul like that, cause that's sex. Sex is science. Sex is spiritual. So that's not necessarily you selling your soul. Everybody going, a lot of motherfuckers going, fuck around and do the nasty. Motherfuckers gonna do that. So what the fuck is the difference for me having sex with my intended partner than doing it with somebody that's offering to pay me? You feel me? Like, it's not really selling your soul. You just, you doing some shit that ain't really cool, but it ain't really necessarily selling your soul like that. Right? Right? You get people be like, oh, they in Hollywood having sex for all they sold their soul. You can't really say that. You don't know how that shit go like that. It's not necessarily like that. And then it's most likely based off intent. Intent is the matter of all things. I've already taught about that. Intent is the matter of all things. So you have to understand the power of your intention and what you are intending to do something for. You have to understand that. All right? Because if you understand your intention, you will understand, okay, that's why I'm gonna do that. Right, you're gonna uh understand what to do and what not to do because you're gonna understand that intention is gonna play a role in what you do, what you don't do. Right? So meditation meditation, you're tapping into the soul. You're tapping into the soul and that spirit. That's what you're tapping back into. You tapping back into that. And you tapping back into that for a reason because it's allowing you to remember again. That's why you're doing that. That's why you have to do that. Cause people ask you, how do I tap in? How do I do it? Like, motherfucker, what you mean how I tap in? Nigga, you know, you remember, just tap in. Right? Motherfucker don't be want to come off as ignorant, but I just gotta keep it 100. Why the fuck are you coming to me asking me about how to go into you? Why are you asking me? Why the fuck are you paying? You know, like I've explained this before. I explained the way I felt about it. I'm, that shit is goofy and crazy and corny to me that it's motherfuckers out here that will cash app a motherfucker for information, give a motherfucker money for information. I'm not about to pay nobody shit to make me remember who I am and where I come from. Cosmically and on the physical, I'm not about to pay nobody. And I'm definitely not about to take no money from motherfuckers that's trying to I'ma keep it real with you and tell you like, hey motherfucker, you need to really dive deeper into yourself. Because you coming to me and then you willing and offering to pay me $100 or 50, 20, wherever you willing to pay, you willing to pay me to inform you of who you are, then you really have a problem that you need to fix for yourself. You need to know who you are. Don't pay me shit. I didn't come down here to charge you to make you remember who you is. I'm not gonna charge you to know who you is. So I'm definitely not about to take no motherfucking $100 bill from you so I can enlighten you, because think about it, alright. So if you pay me every energy cycle, every time I'm make a video or I'm doing a live stream, you always donate me money every live stream. Okay, so by you donating me money every live stream, you are basically pitting all of your financial trust and your spiritual trust in me to lead you and give you the information you need to gain that all back. Let that sink in. Right? You you paying me, right? By you paying me every stream, that's you putting all your trust and all your faith into me to teach you and enlighten you to who you really are. And you hope that my information allows you to gain all of that back of what I just gave on to you. Because if I don't gain back the the money that I just gave on to you, or if I don't gain back my whole spiritual presence of who I am cosmically and who I am as a multidimensional being, then I'm going to be upset at you because I put all my faith into you. You supposed to know. You supposed to woo. And the whole time, I taught you exactly what the fuck you needed to know. You just didn't listen because you were given too much. You gave so much to where you didn't even bother to listen. Oh, I'm gonna give you 100. Or I'm gonna make sure I catch every stream. You doing that, you you basically fucked yourself. You wasn't listening. You was just giving out shit that you didn't even need to give out at all. You could have kept all that shit for yourself, but you felt that you needed to give motherfucker some money because that was gonna help you remember more of who you are. Or that made motivate motherfucker want to teach you more shit. No. Cause if a motherfucker's motivated to teach you more shit off of money, then that nigga ain't no real teacher or she ain't no real motherfucking teacher. You ain't no motherfucker I'm gonna watch, nigga. You ain't no damn teacher. You on some bullshit. Nigga, you like a pastor. You one of them niggas looking for a collection plate. And waiting till all the money and all the checks is delivered into that motherfucking collection plate. And then after you see how much in there, then you okay. Ooh, let's get into it. Nah, yeah, that's the type of nigga you is. Or the type of guys you is. I ain't that type of person. I don't give a fuck. Don't give me shit. I'm just teaching you. I know who I am already. So I have no worry of anything because I know who I am. I want to get you to realize and wake up to who the fuck you are. But by you giving me all of this shit, you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are. You need to fix yourself, sister or brother. You need to fix yourself. Right? I shouldn't even have to come back down here and teach motherfuckers. You should already know who you are. Right? Motherfuckers all, get motherfuckers, oh, I like teaching, I like teaching. You shouldn't have to teach motherfuckers. You shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to be down here teaching motherfuckers every day. I shouldn't have to do that. But I saw that the planet was eradicated and the educational system was teaching our people bullshit and the planet was in need for truth to be shared. So I had to fuck around and come back. And this is what a lot of gods and goddesses did as well. We chose to come back to teach our people and make our people realize and remember again. That's what we came back here to do. And we came here to see the planet go back to its natural state. So we came back here mainly for the rise of our planet again. That's what we did. Right? That's what we did. Right? But I shouldn't have to make you remember. I shouldn't have to do that. You should know. But how you gonna know if you wasn't taught it and then you don't see it around you no more like I've explained. It's not around you. Remembrance is not around you anymore, so how the fuck are you gonna know? Right. These pyramids that you talking about, I don't see them, nigga. I see them in Egypt or what they will AKA call Africa. The real Africa is Egypt. I see them there, or I see some in Mexico, right? But the ones you talking about that's crystallized and all this old shit, Oregon and electrical coil or electrical spiral and all that, because certain pyramids, like the Oregon pyramid, was made with copper. You know, made with copper and all that old shit. Motherfucker be like, I don't see all that, right? Because they took it away from you. They took a lot of shit that you will realize you see it again. They took it away from you. Shit is completely gone. Shit completely vanished. And certain shit we didn't hit, right? Certain shit ain't even gone. We didn't hit it. To where you would never see it. You only see it if you raise your vibratory state. Right? Like really, like you would basically see some shit like what the fuck. Right. Other motherfuckers wouldn't be able to see. But you would be able to see it. So since nothing is visible with these two eyes, uh, since nothing is visible with these two eyes, and you can't see them, see the remembrance around you, then that's when you have to take it upon yourself and be like, all right, I gotta go within me though to see what's really around me. I have to go in myself. Right, you have to go within self. Everything will reveal itself to you once you want it to reveal itself to you. You gotta make sure it reveal itself to you. Ain't nothing just gonna reveal itself to you if you ain't in alignment or you unaware or if you don't want to see it or if you are envious of seeing it. You have to allow it to reveal itself. You have to allow it. You have to discover more of who you are. All right. Remember who you are. You gotta remember. The key to life and all that shit, that's all in you. Key to life, all that shit in you, man. It's all in you. All right, that's why your ass, like I said, that's why you be lost down here, cause you don't know who you is. Motherfuckers just do some shit that just come to their mind. Everybody first instinct is what? I gotta go get some money. That's every motherfucker's first thought. I gotta go get some money. I gotta go get some money. I gotta go get some money. And then the natural result for a motherfucker is that's all they did with their life is got money and didn't do nothing else. And that's the point to where niggas wouldn't want to listen to that. Niggas wouldn't want to hear that. Hell nah. If I tell a motherfucker that money is not gonna make you remember again, and you gonna have to tap in self to, define what you really here to do, motherfucker ain't gonna want to hear that. Motherfucker ain't gonna do that. Like, man, get your ass on with that shit. Motherfucker ain't gonna want to hear that. But I'm telling you the truth, right? But that money shit gonna keep you still in the physical, right? And they you know, make money the color green because green is related to your heart chakra. That's feminine energy, and they understand that love for nature is the greatest love of all, because everything in nature is love. The sun, everything in nature is love. The bees, everything is love, right? So they made it to where money is green, to where you will start to love money and will start to do anything in your power to keep it coming in. All right, that's color magic they use. right? So you have chosen money over who you really are. You have chosen money over the real wealth, which is you and the planet. That's what you have done. You know, you talk about like Black Panther, the movie Black Panther, how the one dude told the one nigga, "You betrayed Wakanda." Yes, a lot of your people, our people, real souls and spirits, real gods and goddesses, have betrayed our planet. A lot of our people betrayed us, done a lot of foul shit. All because we wanted the money, the fame, we wanted the physical shit. We didn't want to do anything that empowers our planet. They didn't want to do none of that. They just wanted to do their old goofy shit and betrayed our planet, betrayed our realm. So you have to realize who you are and don't betray yourself. You can't betray yourself. You can't betray yourself. You can't betray you. You are everything and everything is you. You are a very powerful being. You are a very electric being. Who you are cannot be taken for granted. Who you are cannot be destroyed. It cannot be recreated. It cannot be it cannot be belittled. You can't destroy who you really are. You cannot erase your connection to the planet. They have tried, but they still can't because you are still the image of what you have created. You know, you are the image. They can't destroy the image of who they can't do that. All right? They can't do that. So, what is the key to me discovering who I am? Why is my life the way it is? Why the fuck do I have money, but something still feels like is, something is missing? Why do I feel this way? Why do I feel like the world is fucked up and can't nothing go right in this world? Why do I feel this way? What's making me feel this way? Motherfuckers ain't on no revolutionary shit. I ain't never been that type of person. I ain't really hip on to Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Marcus Garvey, Nat Turner, Toussaint L. Overture, Harriet Tubman. I ain't even hip to them. Why do I feel this way? Right, why do you? It's up to you to figure out why you feel that way. Can't nobody else? Yeah, I can tell you why. To where you be like, okay, but I don't even want to tell you. I want you to figure out why. I want you to know. Because once you know for yourself, it's gonna feel more better. You go by, okay, this is why I went through this. This is why I've experienced. Right, it's gonna feel better when you know for yourself. It's gonna feel way better than if somebody else tell you. You know, it's gonna feel real different when yourself tell you. gonna feel real different. Um, learn meditation, learn about it, learn the science of it. You know, Google not gonna tell you everything, but Google is gonna tell you some real shit about it. Activating the Earth Star and the Soul Star and all that. You know, activating all that, and I'm gonna probably have to teach about the Earth Star. I've talked a little bit about it, but I'm gonna probably have to probably make a video explaining the Earth Star and the Soul Star because I know all about it. I know all about the Soul Star and the Earth Star is all about. That plays a role on your Merkaba, your as above, so below, all that shit. That plays a role. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to probably make a video about that. I could probably drop that tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta understand and realize. Gotta understand and realize this shit. That's why these motherfucker, what you call elites, or I like to call them bitches. You feel me? Or pedophiles and all that old shit. They done a good damn job by keeping us from tapping in self. They done kept us eradicated. Our minds is fucked up. They done did their job. They done made it to where the black and Latino people are completely fucked up. To where motherfuckers just don't, we don't get shit. We don't get it. And we don't wanna listen, right? That be another reason why our people wouldn't wanna do the whole meditation shit and discovering war of self because motherfuckers don't want to listen and they not gonna get it. You could literally draw some shit down. Like I got a science paper right here where I be writing certain shit, certain science down, right? So I can remember certain shit again, what I need to be teaching. I could show somebody my science paper and explain what it means and why I drew it to make it look the way it looked and all that old shit. And the motherfucker probably still be like, I mean, I get what you're saying, but I don't get it. Like, what you mean? I just told you that pyramid going up, leading up, and the other pyramid going down represents as above, so below. But the way as above, so below is made is by you grounding yourself, grounding your earth star, then rising to the soul star, then rising to it as above. The masculine energy is the leader. We are fire. That's why fire goes up in flames because we are the leader. It's why the goddesses allowed us to have the element fire, air, earth, and spirit because those elements allow us, the masculine, to lead. So we will be as above and they will be as below, but it's not necessarily they are below. They are just allowing us to lead, so they are latching on to us. They holding on to us, allowing us to lead as the gods. And once you do that, it forms the electrical magnetic field around you. To where it will form 6 atoms on the outside, representing 666 neutrons, 6 protons, and 6 electrons, which is the phases of matter that's inside of you. Motherfucker wouldn't, they be like, damn, nigga, that's some real shit, but I don't know what the fuck are you talking about. Like, nigga, what you mean? I just explained, I just explained it. All right, nigga, let me tell you what atoms is. All right, nigga, let me tell you what not atomic molecule. Let me tell you what the electrical magnetic field is. All right, damn, nigga, I'm gonna fuck around and have to explain a coil, electrical coil. I'm gonna have to break down this shit into sections for you to even get it. Then the nigga may only get a little bit of what the fuck I told him, but not even the whole lesson. You feel me? That's where our people at. We don't. A lot of our people don't want to listen, and then we won't fucking get it, and not even realizing like you created that, and you don't even get it. You don't even realize that that's all your shit. Numbers, all your shit. When I remembered who I was as a scientist, uh, again, what I did was I basically went and looked up shit like esoteric. I don't even really know how I came. I say I looked it up. I don't even really know how I came across the esoteric, hermeticism, Gnosticism, the Kabbalah or the Kabbalah. It shit just came to me. It just, and then I looked at shit. I'm like, oh, I know what that means. I started remembering what all that shit meant again, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, so I start writing this shit down. Then, all right, yeah, I know what that means. I know what that means. Woo. Then I start realizing the expansion of science within me, because cosmically, every scientist in the cosmos has a different type of science that they teach, right? So you may have a scientist that may teach the body, right? Teaching the body in a way of hands, feet, the penis or the vagina, the eyes, and explaining the spiritual significance of why you have that, right? Then you may have another scientist that may teach matter, right? Like far as like atomic molecules, right? And teaching what that really is about and how it's the matter in the life of all things, right? And then you may have a scientist that's teaching about the plant life, right? Teaching like Dr. Sebi, he was a scientist, right? Teaching about nature, plants and how certain plants and seeds goes together to heal the body, certain shit like that. And then you may have a scientist uh like myself that can be intellectual with you, and then teach this real science to you, teach energy. I like teaching about energy transmutation. That's my my specialty when it comes to the science shit. I like teaching energy and how to transmute it. I like teaching Shit, I really like teaching everything. You know, the body and all that old shit. I really can teach everything. I could teach alchemy, like I've taught, esoteric knowledge, and I could teach anything really because I remember it all. So you have scientists that teach all type of different science, basically. Um, and we do that so we can teach you different versions of who you are. Because if we are all teaching the same thing, right? And we are all teaching you the same shit, then you ain't gonna necessarily really get who you are because you're only learning one thing, right? You only learning one layout of who you are, so we can't do that. We gotta, you know, give it to you raw in other ways. We gotta okay, you this, you this. This is why you had this. This is why you had it. That's how we gotta do, right? So, you cosmically, it's certain teachings, information, and certain galactic things inside of you that you are meant to teach. That's inside of you only. Other gods and goddesses may not have what you have inside of you, like I've explained. And you have to realize and remember and release that onto the planet. Because that's what you came back here to do. Alright? That's what you came back here to do. Teach, inform. Teach and inform. You feel me? Inside of you is a very powerful being. You have to remember that being. You have to connect with that being. Remember that that being is you. When your soul is talking to you, you get that gut feeling. That's you talking to yourself. That's all you. Excuse me. That's you talking to yourself. Don't ignore yourself. Don't ignore who you really is. Don't ignore yourself. Self ignorance is the worst ignorance. Because self ignorance will allow you to be ignorant to everything that revolves to self. You will be ignorant to the fact that the sun is speaking to you directly. Ignorant to the fact that why you can sustain sunlight and others can't. Ignorant to the fact that nature is a vibration. It's an energy. Ignorant to the fact that ocean. Ignorant to the fact that you are connected to these things and you created them. You will be ignorant to the fact of everything that you are. That's why you have to stop the self-ignorance. That's the worst thing you can have is self-ignorance. Never be ignorant to yourself. Never be ignorant to who you are. Always go within self. Remember, who you are and where you come from. To sum everything up, to sum everything up, basically, you are the source, you are everything. Nothing is without you, everything is within you. Basically, to sum it all up, everything is, you gotta go within yourself. Don't ask nobody to teach you shit. Go within yourself, right? Because once you go within yourself, then other people speaking, you're gonna just look at them as more reminders of what your soul done already taught you, or already done reminded you of. Right? And then you will know if a motherfucker just talking or if they telling some real shit. Right? Because if you don't know who you are, you gonna believe anything you told. Oh, you woo woo woo. Oh, right. Yeah, this one nigga just told me I woo woo. Right, but you only believe that because that's what I told you. You don't really know if you that. I told you that, so you believe it. Nah, motherfucker, you gotta see if you are really what the fuck I just told you. You don't even know. You don't even know for sure. You just going off of what the fuck I done told you. No, you can't do that. Tap in. You know? Um, yeah, man. So everything starts with you. Everything starts with you. Remember the guy within you, man. Without being said, man, it's thought, law, growth, and reason. Uh, thought, law, growth, and knowledge. Sorry, uh, not reason. I changed my shit. My shit ain't reason. Oh, no more. My shit. Thought, law, growth, and knowledge. Uh, hopefully you enjoyed this lesson. Um, share this, you know, lesson with anybody you know, family member, significant other, friend, anybody you know. Share this video. Uh, hopefully you take this information in and take it seriously of what I just taught you, and understand that what I'm telling you is for your own good and for you to help yourself discover the greatness inside of you, because you have greatness inside of you. You are very great. You have greatness inside of you. So hopefully you take this information in and go deep within yourself to find the greatness. Uh, peace and love, positive energy onto the gods and onto the ancestors. Once again, uh, like I said, I'm gonna be posting the video. That's probably gonna be my next lesson. Talking about the soul star and the earth star. I gotta explain that so you can get it, because that, like I said, that plays a major role um, on your ascension with the whole Kundalini energy and all that shit